What up, friends, family, and America? Welcome, good evening, hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Glad to see you watching. This is Afro Prepper here. The actual time is roughly around 7:20 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to talk about a few subjects here. Just a quick little synopsis of some different things that have been in the news, or things that have been out there and that people are paying attention to, and more importantly, the things that people aren't paying attention to. But I'm going to start off with some quotes. I got to give a big ups to this cat by the name of Protho Pectore. He sent me, actually he commented on one of my videos, and was in the quotes that he was using, kind of gave excuses for why people are so lame and not awake or asleep. I'm tired of even giving them as much credit as being asleep. Those are the zombies, yo. They might as well be dead, because they're just the walking dead at this point in time, because they have no plan. All right, no plan, no action. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right, but anyway, Protho Pectore sent me a set of quotes by who was originally put up by, his name is Silver Sobe, Silversobe, and it was a part 3 of Bruce Lee's philosophy. So I want to start off with some quotes by him, and I'll make it short. First one from Bruce Lee. What all? He says this here: action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. Action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. It's pretty deep. Next, and this is for all of us who try to wake our fellow family members up, our siblings, our parents, our grandparents, our co-workers, and just about all of our acquaintances and what we call friends out there. We try to wake them up. But listen to this here: a teacher is never a giver of truth. He is a guide, a pointer to the truth that each student must find for himself. A good teacher is merely a catalyst. Very deep, Bruce. Also, there's the old proverb that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Looks like Bruce had it right on. Last but not least, and this is, I think, the most important one that I took out of the 3-minute slideshow, and I'll put the link to it in the description box, is this, and I quote: "It is the ego that stands rigidly against influences from the outside, and it is this ego rigidity that makes it impossible for us to accept everything that confronts us." That's deep. That's deeper than the first two. So drop your ego and recognize that you're human, and you have a moral responsibility to do your best to inform and point people in the right direction. Not to mention that action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. So let's get into these topics, man. Some of my family members, man, they really enjoy the American Idol, and don't think that when I get onto some of these topics that I'm saying don't enjoy life, because that is not the point. It's just that there's highly active things going on that people are just simply are not paying attention to, and it frustrates me to no end. There are times when I wake up in the morning, I grab a bottle of this here, 91% isopropyl alcohol, and I just bathe in it. I just pour it all over my head because I have to sanitize myself from this nonsense. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's just sickening that these people out here, and this is why I get up in the morning and I take some of this here, daytime non-drowsy cold multi-symptom type stuff, because my symptom is sick and tired. You know, so I gotta take this in the daytime, and then when I come home I gotta take this at the nighttime. Okay, I feel like buying like 50,000 of these, you know, for my general area, and including my co-workers, where I could just dust their brains off, man, because you got a bunch of cobwebs on your brain, not even taking the time to see what is going on. And quite frankly, most of the people out there and most of the government out there is simple as this. And Tupac said it best. Listen. In point is saying this. Ryan Seacrest said when American Idol just came on here about 20 minutes ago, he said 95 million votes for American Idol last night. 95 million votes. Okay? But yet we got stuff going on like this here. We got no Fourth Amendment going on in Indiana. You know, where Supreme Justices declared that the cops can just bust down your door with no cause. Demcat covered this last night in yesterday in one of his videos. They could just boom in even when you're not home. You know, but yet we got 95 million votes for American Idol when your civil liberties are being taken away. Let me grab my little string here. Let me grab my little hookup. Okay? Dust your brain off. Maybe you need some of this here. Maybe you need some of this here. This right here is refresh. Refresh your eyes because you obviously cannot see. Okay? How do you people wake? It's not even wake up. I mean, just, you know, you just the living dead right now, you know? Goodness gracious. What is this? America the Brave. We're the home of the brave, everyone. We're the home of the brave. Nobody wants to stand up. What do we want to do? We want to watch American Idol. We want to watch Dancing with the Stars. We want to be concerned about the freaking NFL lockout. Good. Lock them hoes out. Lock the NBA out too. Lock MLB. Lock the NFL or the the NHL, tennis, all sports. I appeal to anybody who's a professional athlete. I would quit and tell the whole players unions that they should quit too. Why? Because maybe the people have a shot at it, but they're just distractions. If anybody out there knows anybody who's a professional athlete, I challenge you to ask them and see if they know what's going on. Because all that millions of dollars, and there are average salaries out there, folks, where people ain't making them extremely exorbitant contracts that they're not really even making that much, man. They're not. But hey, you know, you gotta go worship on Sunday, don't you? NFL lockout, folks. Who cares, man? Let them lock out, man. Maybe people get a chance to use their brain power to do something else and not be so distracted. That is why the owners want to keep it going so much. They want Congress. So Congress has now been relegated to dealing with issues such as Major League Baseball and steroid use, as well as dealing with the work stoppage for the NFL. That's what Congress does now. They don't have any power to affect you know, what our dictator in chief is doing. You know, he has no power. They don't do that anymore. They just regulate sports. That's what Congress is meant to do. You know, a bunch of bootlickers. Okay. What about this thing, Obama? Hey, Obama, guess what, buddy? Dictator in chief. $1 billion worth of aid to Egypt, huh? Now, what about the people here? This is America, right? Oh, my bad. It's America LLC. My fault. You know what I'm saying? You have to forgive me for not recognizing it. Because it's different, man. It was even different when I was coming up in the 80s, man. As a young kid, it's totally different, man. So, to all of our congressmen out there who are just straight pussies, you get a big fat one from Afro Prepper, and this is what you are saying to us. Simple as that. Thank you for telling us by your actions. Actions speak louder than words, folks. Okay? Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger, get in the chopper now! Yes, come on, do it! Kill me now! Oh, Maria Shriver, she's such a victim. Oh my goodness. I know when Arnold was hitting that other tail, he was busting confetti everywhere, you know what I'm saying? He was just out there having a good old time, wasn't he? He was just out there smashing. Maria Shriver, you ain't no victim. You're not part of you're not part of the real struggle that's going on here in America. You a knowing, person, and now you want to come out and play the victim role to keep everybody else distracted. Guess what? Maria Shriver. Bam! In your face too, because you're lame. What else do I got here, man? That's really it. Folks, civil liberties gone out the door. If you are so foolish to think that it will not happen here, man, you are so misled, and you're screwing it up for everybody, man. You, yes, you, yourself. So as you watch the birdies just fly by, you know what I'm saying, everybody else is trying to prepare for themselves. So don't go knocking on any doors. Don't feel sorry for nobody. Don't even cry. Recognize and look right in the mirror, like Michael Jackson said. Look at the man or the woman in the mirror and say, I messed up. Because all of the actions from our government and the people that we look up to and worship on Sundays and all that business are simply saying this. Afro Prepper, check it out. Thank you all my new subscribers, the whole 9, man. I appreciate all of you, and I'm gonna continue to bring it real until I don't have any more air in my lungs and my heart stops. Love all y'all. Afro Prepper, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.